No, no.
No.
Oh, I'm never gonna get back in.
Wait, what? What'd you do?
I was trying to move around some tabs so that I can make sure that everything's in a normal place, but I accidentally signed out of my Twitch.
Oh no, that's never.
I'm never logging back in.
Wait, why is that? Just like sign back in?
Because trying to remember the password, but then sometimes the password's so fucking awkward, and then trying to change it is the stupidest, most asinine fucking thing I ever have to do with it, man.
I've had the same issue with Parsec. Parsec is like my
Parsec's the worst.
Yeah.
So dude. It's like, hey, make a password. So, how many Egyptian hieroglyphics do you want in here? Because it needed a minimum 5.
Yeah. Jesus. Yeah. I don't remember that one, but like I know that is a huge fucking problem for me. Like continuously, I cannot stand fucking going on Parsec, dude. Like it's at a certain point now where like even though it would solve a lot of my issues, if someone's like, hey, I wish I could like learn how to do something, or can I watch a movie with you, blah blah blah. Parsec would be the easiest thing to do, but at this point, it's like, yeah, I can't do it anymore. I'd rather just go the hard way. But Ryan says Birdman not in the chat yet. No, he is. He actually
can't. No, I can't because I can't write anything.
Oh, you said Twitter earlier. I thought you were talking about Twitch. Or I mean, are you? Yeah,
my bad.
Who gives a fuck?
I probably said Twitter because
Tumblr, Twitter, Twatter, Tweaker, fucking everything.
Because when I type in on sometimes the computer, when I try to go to Twitch, I accidentally write Twitter because it's almost like the first 4 letters are the same.
Yeah, no, exactly. But here's the thing, though, man. So speaking of all the Twitters and Twatters and all that good stuff, Jet, do you still use Tumblr? Because I know they changed things around a while back.
Tumblr is always having something going on or whatever. I go there to like check on like some things or whatever. You like save some pictures or whatever. But for the most part, I don't really use it.
Yeah, so just so you guys know, man, you guys probably know something a little bit different. Oh, am I doing the Ganja Guru where I do the spins? I love when Ganja does the spins, by the way, because he goes like
you
this.
You got a rolly chair?
Yeah, I got a rolly chair.
Yeah, I got a rolly chair.
Yeah, damn, that's my babies.
I got a rolly, bro. Well, you're finally not sitting on a rock or whatever the fuck was up your ass for the last 5 years.
Yeah, by the way, is that what you've always been asking me? Like, what's up your ass? It's this piece of shit chair.
Yeah, I mean, it makes a lot of sense. I expect you to be a little bit happier today.
Yeah, no, I actually am very, very happy. If I want to show this off really quick, so I can't show it here too much because then the blur will happen, blah blah. I had to get up in this whole fucking thing, but I took pictures. This is all thanks to Jet. She gave me this for Christmas, and I have not been able to put it together because I've been busy, blah blah blah, and can't do this shit by myself. So I had somebody else, I have real man, come here and fucking help me out with it. But here it is, right here. That's my new chair. Look at that.
Okay. You went with the office chair, yeah.
Yeah, it's fucking amazing.
I don't like gamer chairs. I know it's like I'm a huge gamer, but I've never liked them. They're a little bit too stiff, and they look fucking ugly. Like, let's just mix a bunch of random colors. Like, we ran out of fucking fabric and just started throwing shit together.
Yeah. No, I like the design, though. Like, I know, like, Robert, I forgot his last name, but DJ Miles, he has one, and he showed me, I was like, oh, that's so fucking cool, I want that. But, this is, like, way more comfortable. I've heard that people get really uncomfortable with those gaming chairs. But I think the designs are cool. But this I fucking love. This is literally what I needed. And it's so fucking heavy duty and shit. I got these like moving fucking arms and stuff. And like, thank you, Jet, very very much. By the way, it's gonna make me a much happier person because my ass is not gonna hurt.
That's a lie, but at least you'll be comfortable.
Yeah. Well, no, I mean that's a big thing. Me being like continuously uncomfortable. And my whole life is just this fucking thing, and this thing now can actually like switch right here and do my work on this fucking thing, and then come over here and blah 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 blah. So it'll be really cool. But yeah, Ryan, Ganja does aggressively spins in the chair to the point where it's like, because the camera's like right here, or from your perspective, like right here. So he's just swinging like this, like the whole way through. I'm like, what the fuck? Like I get like distracted when we do Solar's thing. That is twitch.tv/BID_P, by the way, y'all. We play Dungeons & Dragons on one Thursday a month, and Ganja will be in there. And when he's not like playing a character or something in a Dungeons & Dragons story, he's just swinging. And it's just so fucking funny. Like I wonder if he does that a lot during like the Illuminati podcast or whatever. But
fuck this, man! I fucking hate Twitch. Oh my god, I'm so sorry, Nick.
No. But I deal with this every day because I had to pull them up in order for it to work on Streamlabs. I had to pull my shit up in incognito mode. So I sign in. Then it tells me my password's wrong. I sign in again. All of a sudden it's right. Then I send it over to my email. It has 2-point authentication. I got get a code sent to my phone. Get the phone, type that code, or copy and paste it into the fucking Twitch thing, and I gotta do the same re-authentication on XSplit and on Streamlabs and everything else. So it's a big fucking pain in the ass. And, Twitch is a pain in the butt. That's all.
Yeah, and I would be getting it in, but apparently my password's too easy to fucking guess. There, I fucking got it. Holy shit.
No, it's bad too. And then sometimes the programs like Parsec, whatever, they'll lie to you and say like, "Oh, like you got the wrong password," but they're just trying to make it like, they send you an email like, "Hey, you did get the right password, but like, are you really you? Like, can you let me know?" So yeah, fuck all these people. But anyways,
I don't mind. By the way, I like two-factor authentication when they send a text to your phone. That's really cool because it's immediate. When it's in an email, sometimes it takes 15 fucking minutes. I'm waiting for two-factor authentication before I can pop in the chat.
Why is authentication such a hard word for me to pronounce? Like, Jet, we've talked about the words that we both can't do. Like, what was yours again?
Tutorial.
Tutorial, yeah. But you say it like with a list, like Mike Tyson, like, tutorial. Can I do a tutorial?
I never heard Mike Tyson pronounce it like that.
I want to hear it though. Tutorial.
I've never heard Mike Tyson pronounce anything.
Yeah. Well, that's because you're scared of Mike Tyson, probably. You're just like, oh god.
I mean, yeah.
I'm not. I would take a punch.
I also hate saying the word rule. I don't know. It's just a weird word to me.
Like RULE?
Yeah, because you're saying it like rural, like rural area.
Oh, rural area. Okay. Because it sounds like
that's what I meant.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. That's the word. For me, it's what the fuck? Advertisement. I would call it advertisement or documentary. Documentary is the one that fucked me up for years. I would call it documentary.
Oh yeah.
Say instance.
Oh, suck my dick. How about that? Can you spell that?
Why do you go directly to gayness when it comes to getting mad at me?
It's ganja. This man says the word bussy 3 times a
day.
He
really wants to suck.
No, but bussy is still like half of a pussy. Like, you know what I mean? Like, or actually like the 2/3 of a pussy. Really quick though, Jet, can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
Can you please pronounce that?
Oh, yeah. Okay, I got that.
Rendezvous.
Yeah, it took a while, huh? Yeah.
What were you
Well,
gonna say?
That's because I had to wait for it to actually pop up on the screen.
Okay, I didn't know it took that long to pop up on the screen, but no. Anyways, are you looking at Twitch or looking at the call and the thing? Because if it's not working inside the call, then I need to fix that.
No, it's working inside the call, but I like the bigger screen on my monitor.
Oh, okay. Well, shit. But no.
Anyway,
what were you gonna call it?
But
rendezvous?
No, but I never actually seen the word rendezvous actually spelled out. I knew what the word was, but I never seen it spelled out. So like, there's this one show with that title. Like, I was just like, okay, what is this? So is this Rendezvous?
Yeah,
Rendezvous. The Last of Us. The Rendezvous.
And the thing is, since it's an anime, I thought it was just like, just some fucking word I can't say. It's probably somebody's name or something crazy. And no,
well, we all know the one I can't do. It was my favorite game of the year when it dropped, and I still fuck it up.
But it's like Shu-Shima. It's like, think of like a shoe and then Shima.
But problem is, some people in the game go Tashima. Like, they pronounce the T.
I know, but
so it kept confusing me. Like, they would do both.
I know, but like, I think everyone literally calls it Shu-Shima. Like outside of it, like, like people that are journalists and blah blah. It's like, it's just Shu and Shima.
But I fuck it up. I go Tsushima, Sashima. I'm like, fuck it. I don't care anymore. Ghost of whatever the fuck.
Yeah, so dumb. Any gibberish word could be an anime title if you believe it. Well, if you're racist, probably, yeah.
Yeah, I was about to say, bro. What the fuck is going on?
Any gibberish word could be an anime. That's some Nick Diaz shit. Thank you very much. But only I can be the most racist one in here. No, I'm just joking. I'm not racist.
You really want that?
No. The joke was I already passed it. See,
I already
defended
man.
before you said anything.
Fox News Nick and everything like that, man. I don't know.
Anyways, but speaking of just saying the worst shit awful or the worst awful shit possible, Ganja, how you doing, man?
Awful?
Yeah, I know.
What?
How you doing, Ganja? How was
I'm doing fine, sir, but you fucking up really bad right now.
Well, I think that's only one fuck up, but I mean, cool.
I can't really talk shit right now because I'm trying to get my fucking icon to pop up.
Yeah, or camera, or anything.
Oh yeah, no, I give it up because you have to like log in. Like when you join Zoom, it doesn't prompt you to log in, but it still has all your login information. So you have to go to the app and log in for it to get your icon.
So
that's
why?
What I'm doing right now.
So by the way, why don't everyone joins through just the Zoom app? Like, is there a particular reason why?
Oh no, I am through the Zoom app. That's why I don't know why it's fucking up.
We do. Okay. The thing is, when you send the link, it goes to the fucking web browser and then boosts up the app. The problem is, it doesn't prompt you to log in, so you just kind of go right in anyway.
Damn, really? Okay, yeah. See, but I mean, Zoom has been fucking me the entire time since I bought it. Yeah. It was funny because like when I had Zoom and I didn't buy it yet, it was working great. No issues. When it would flip to the other camera, because I tested beforehand, it wasn't changing my face to be like this way or mirrored or whatever. And then as soon as the fucking payment went in, it's like, okay, now let's fuck them. And I was like, okay, I mean, I would say that's some bullshit, but nope, that's like 2021 to 2022 shit.
Hey, I found my own solution. It's working now. Look at that. Pretty.
Damn. Oh shit, with XSplit. That's fucking hilarious.
XSplit. Yeah,
That's great.
XSplit logo in the corner.
To be honest though, we're hey man, like Ganja's our sponsor now, dude.
Hey, man. Every one of us uses it, so fuck it.
This quick fix was sponsored to you by XSplit.
Hell yeah, dude. I think he said quick flip, by the way, instead.
Flip.
Don't you don't even think you should do that now, Alan, because you're gonna get mad again and be like, man, my fucking Twitch with the goddamn XSplit fucking shit.
Dude, nothing's gonna make me more mad than at work today, where I swear to fucking God, people, like, if anyone works in an office building and they have like a big ass printer and they have a contract with people that their entire job is to come over and fix their printers, they are the fucking laziest, most incompetent people I've ever fucking had to deal with. Every single time I call the technician, hey, can you come over? They're like, sure, I'll be there today. I'm like, okay, cool. You have my personal number? Call me. Never fucking show up. 3 days fucking later, and it's like they hide from me. Where it's like they'll show up,
yeah, but to whoop their ass.
Yeah,
I want to whoop their ass. Swear to fucking God. This dude comes in and he's like, the parts will be in Wednesday, 12 o'clock guaranteed. Wednesday, 3 o'clock comes around, goes, oh, they won't be until tonight. I'm like, fucking okay, man. Are you gonna come by tonight? He's like, yeah, I'll be there tonight. I stayed later that day too, because I'm like, well, I have extra work, and just in case this dude shows up. Shows up at like 7 o'clock the next fucking day before my shift starts. It gets fixed. I don't know about it till I just randomly pop out. I'm like, huh, let me call this guy. Let me check the printer. Printer's fucking working. I get told that the dude came in before anyone was here, fixed it, and then fucking left. Never fucking told me. So my boss is asking me, hey, what's up with this printer? I'm like, I don't fucking know. No one likes me.
Well, he's like, okay, yeah, well, let's talk about the printer.
Talk to me.
Yeah, I'm trying to do therapy right now, sir.
No one likes me.
He probably would say that.
I'm not as tall as fucking everybody else. Fucking bullshit. Okay, I'm just looking up at everybody over there. My fucking neck's hurting. I'm just like, oh, hello up there, everybody. You know.
No, my boss likes to yell at me. It's kind of a running joke that he yells at me a lot. Like a lot.
I mean, that's either a joke or it's another thing of abuse going on in your life, man.
Probably. No, like, seriously, sometimes it'd be like, hey, fix this. Why isn't this fixed? I'm like, I just started working. Like, fix it now. I'm like, okay. I'll just go to work.
Damn, dude, you want to be dominated, don't you?
Yeah, he does.
Yeah, he's like,
what am I supposed to say? Fuck you and get fired?
Me and my boss have a really, I said bus, by the way. Me and my boss like to go choo choo, whatever fuck. Or, that's a train. God damn it.
I don't know. At this point, between you and my boss at work, I'm just getting yelled at by every fucking authority figure I got.
Dude, honestly though, like you're the kind of motherfucker that needs to be yelled at though. I'm gonna be honest.
This poor dude is JD.
Jet, do you agree with me? Do you think that Alan's the kind of person that needs to be yelled at to get his lesson?
Sometimes.
I think all
Thanks,
the
Jet.
fucking time, Jet.
Thanks, Jet.
Welcome. Welcome.
No, because if you don't get yelled at, dude, I think you like I don't know, like you just become like fucking like I'm the man. Like you need like no, you're fucking not.
Oh yeah, that ego gets inflated like a motherfucker.
Oh, shut the fuck
Quick
up.
as fuck,
just because
dude.
You're right doesn't mean I can't be mad at you.
Yeah, well, I'm just saying, you're kind of an asshole. Not playing.
Yeah? So are you. You're a bitch.
Yeah, no. Well, like I'm not a bitch. I'm an asshole.
Are you enjoying that chair? Are you enjoying sitting yourself? Are you comfortable in that chair?
Yeah.
No,
Hey.
Good. I'm happy for you.
Hey, Alan.
What?
Fuck you, bitch. Gotta spin your chair.
Fuck you too, bitch. I can do it too.
Gotcha, get the fuck off XCOM 2, goddammit. Get the fuck off XCOM 2.
He's training. He's training. I don't know what the motherfucker's doing.
Yeah, no.
Yeah,
he's a bitch. Like you're both are bitches. No, but
I'll let you know right now. He's right. I've been training the last 2 days.
Oh, you are the big. I know you. Oh,
Alan, you could have easily been. You could have been training too, Alan. Don't get mad at Ganja because he's smarter than you.
No. I will. Don't worry. I will.
Okay.
Because the thing is Ganja is okay. This is might as well rename this podcast to the Petty Attack because every single person.
You're not allowed to name things.
I know. That's why I know. But we are all the pettiest motherfuckers you've ever met. Ganja is the quiet petty. Like if you fuck him over, he won't let you know right away. But he'll it's like Ganja will remember this, pops up in the corner, and he will plan some shit. We're playing fucking Civ 6. And we go to war, and I was actually like, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing, and I'm somehow able to survive. I wasn't winning, but he wasn't winning either. It was a stalemate. And Ganja just got quiet. He didn't get mad, he got quiet. And I'm like, oh, what's going on? What's going on? Man spends like 2 centuries in the game just planning airstrikes and not telling me how the game works. Because I didn't get this far in the game. So he's bombarding, destroying my cities, and I'm like, hey, Ganja, how does this work? I'm not telling you. It's like, what?
You know what's fucked up, dude? You know what's fucked up now? Like, I believe that kind of happened, yeah. But I gotta tell you, Alan has become Ganja when it comes to making shit up sometimes.
No, that's exactly what happened. Ask him.
No, because I'm telling you, dude, like, because Ganja used to be that guy. We used to make fun of him, me and you both. We used to tag team Ganja and say, man, you're full of shit. You always tell your story differently. But when it comes to games, too, like, I bet you there's some part of this story where you were saying something shitty in the game, and Ganja was like, I wasn't going to help him, but since he had to open his fucking mouth, he's on his goddamn own.
No, Ganja will.
It was the opposite. Actually, I declared war on him, right? We were testing the war mechanics. And this motherfucker decided to spam the boats in that game. So, even though I had a military from World War One, there were so many wooden fucking boats, and he was producing them so fast that I ended up losing my fleet. So we just pieced out because no one was going to make it on land. Nobody.
Nope.
He couldn't come to me. I couldn't come to him, so we just pieced out. I built that Air Force. I built bombers. I built planes. Man, I felt the sting of Germany when they lost World War One. I was not going to lose the second one. I knew what they felt like. You know, the ones that weren't Nazis and like into supremacy. I'm talking about the ones that just want to get revenge on France and shit. Those people. I understood. So when I came for you, Alan, I bombed the shit out of you. To quote Dave Chappelle, I had his country looking like Iraq, bombed and depleted.
God damn.
So thank you, Ganja, for just confirming my story 100%.
No, I mean, I'm not saying there was no way possible that you were telling the truth, but I was just like, I'm going to call it out.
But no, we're going to continue. Nick, you're loud, immediate petty. Like, if you want to fuck someone over, you don't wait like a minute. You're like, immediately, oh, you did something to me? Fuck you immediately. Like, there's no wait time if you're trying to fuck with someone. Because I've seen you do that where sometimes I'll do a joke, you're like, oh, that was a good one, but I can't let him have it. And you'll immediately get the chat to attack me.
Well, yeah. Well, no, honestly, that's just because it's easy. Because the chat, I'm going to be honest, I'm going to say some shit that's going to change this whole... Like, what I'm about to say is going to be untrue as soon as I say this. The chat likes me more than you.
Yeah, that's true.
That's a lie.
Like, they're going to say no now because I said that, but to be honest, when it comes to, like... Because you argue with people so fucking much, and you have a very shitty... I know you don't see this, but you have a very, like, Christian Torres, like, fucking way of arguing with people.
All the time. Are you high?
Yeah, sometimes. But you have a way... They know I'm fucking around, but you, like, do it outside the show. Like, there's been times we've gone out looking at art, you're like... What the fuck? Like, dude, I gotta talk about your stream really quick. People, twitch.tv/BirdmanAlley. Check him out. He's on Twitch.
Talk shit about your stream real quick.
Yeah, I gotta talk shit about your stream.
I don't know what you're gonna say, but fuck you.
Yeah, because I caught you, you fucking little bitch. Like, I caught your ass when you were playing with Harry Ballsack and a few other people. So you were playing Fortnite and shit. And I was like, dude, I'm gonna be honest, dude, like, cause I want to check really quick, and I just want to be like another, I want to support you, I want to be another view on your thingy, whatever, right?
Thank you for that.
So I went in there, and I was like, oh shit, cause I love Harry Ballsack and Rabbit Manatees and Fern, I love all those guys. So this is me just supporting all of you guys at once. So I was like, oh hell yeah. But I checked it out, and you guys started talking about Snowpiercer.
Yeah, as soon as fuck you.
Yeah, dude, and this fucking guy, and I knew. Hold on. So first, we're getting some love really quick. I just want to say thank you very much for CT Sitting for the follow. If I mispronounced your name, please come to the chat and correct my stupid ass. I need to be corrected when I fuck these things up. But the thing is, though, is so during our review of Snowpiercer, we had a big disagreement to a point where it was a very serious disagreement. Where I was like, I literally was like, fuck you, and I meant it. Like, I was really kind of irritated with Alan's liking of the movie. And he was, reverse of that. But the thing is, though, is that sometimes when it comes to certain movies, especially Batman, we talked about that recently, too, a lot. You've been killing the new Batman for me, by the way. I'm sick of you and fucking Batman. But...
yeah, and I'm sick of you talking about Vince McMahon every 2 goddamn seconds.
I don't think I've ever done that.
I know.
With you.
You talk about Vince McMahon, but I don't give a shit.
Yeah, but here's the thing, though. So, we were talking about, sometimes I say this, and I kind of joke, but at the same time, I kind of mean it when I say, like, I think you look down at people that don't agree with you on the things that you like, and you've given good arguments that that's not the case, that I'm wrong when I say that. But then, I saw your fucking stream, and right when I come in, it's been like 5 minutes I was in there, and Harry Ballsack did not like Snowpiercer. And he was trying to tell you, like, oh, I'm not a big fan of it because of this, and this, and I feel like it was unrealistic, blah, blah. Just an opinion, and it's okay. Everyone can disagree. But then you go, and correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm going to be honest, guys. I'm not fucking wrong. Alan literally says, well, for some people, it kind of goes, over the top of their head. It's kind of highbrow. It's like highbrow filmmaking and storytelling, and some people just don't get that. This
I didn't mean that
motherfucker
necessarily.
thinks that
When I
Snowpiercer is highbrow. He thinks he's smarter than me because he likes that dumbass shit.
Wow, you took that in the wow. Leave it to Nick to take everything the worst way possible and just assume. It's always you're watching the stream. He's like, oh wait, let me just see if he talks shit about me. Oh bullshit.
No, I wasn't saying talking shit about me. I'm saying that you think of everyone who doesn't like that movie as not with it mentally. We're not on the level of Shakazine.
I'm saying that there's certain things in that movie that goes over people's head. Doesn't necessarily mean that they're any less so for watching that, but it's just like the stuff that was, I said, the goofy. Even I thought was goofy, so I looked a little bit into it.
Thank you very much for giving the dad chicken. Well, I mean, he subscribed, but it's because of Ganja Guru. He gave
I got a free gift, so I just did it random.
Yeah, I really appreciate that, Ganja. What you call it? But still, don't do that just because you think that you're gonna take Alan's side right now. You still better be on my fucking side.
I'm hoping the motherfuckers start typing, because that would really end this whole argument.
Yeah, but no. But we'll let no. But I'm sorry, I interrupted Alan. Go ahead. Though.
You talk so much shit about me when I'm on your fucking post show, the one that's in the middle of my work, because you know I won't be there. You talk so much shit, and the one time I say something that has nothing to do with you. By the way, I want to point out, it's not like I brought up. Oh, Nick doesn't know anything about Snowpiercer.
You know, but hey, actually, hold on before you continue, because you're getting on your high horse again. You did talk shit about me. You did talk shit about me by name. But I've caught that one of your earlier streams. You're talking shit about me about God of War. You're like, yeah, dude, fucking, I'm playing this because if Nick plays God of War, I'm going to hear him bitching about he doesn't know how to fucking play because he's fucking stupid. You literally said that word for word.
I said he doesn't know how to play. He'll get mad. I never called you stupid. By the way, I'd like to point out that this guy's like, oh, he found the one time early on was top of shit, as opposed to the 7 other streams in which I'm praising this man like the second coming of Christ.
Well, you don't praise me enough. You should name your show Thank You, Nick Diaz, Big Cock. You know.
Go fuck yourself. I literally thank you at the end of every stream, so suck my dick.
Still, you should still. I'm pretty great.
I think he wants you to suck his dick. I think
pretty much. Honestly, at this point, if Jet's willing, I'll let you set the side of it.
I want you to stop being a fucking bitch.
I'll let you play it like a harmonica.
Yeah.
What the what?
Can you imagine? That's fucking great. Thank you for the bits, everybody. I really appreciate that. But no,
thank you so much.
But here's the thing. I think what you're getting confused by is essentially like, I'm not saying that you're calling me out with the highbrow comment, but I think you're kind of calling out the person you were talking to, Harry Ballsack, while he's talking to you. I think you were literally saying like, if you don't like Snowpiercer, you're of less mental value than me. Like, you gotta be smart to enjoy Snowpiercer.
The thing is, we were talking about Snowpiercer for a while, actually, when you popped in, because you didn't pop in as soon as it began. We were actually talking about a little bit going on, and we were talking about that stuff. When I said it was highbrow, I meant that a lot of the subtlety does go over people's heads, because it is goofy when you immediately see it, but underneath the layer, there is a lot going on.
But
you talk a lot about it. Yeah.
I'm sorry. I keep interrupting because I'm like, because I'm passionate. I'm passionately against you. It's me being sensitive, but it's like, so sorry. This is like the 3rd time I interrupted him when he's trying to say that shit. So my bad. But it's like, you're saying like subtle, but like the movie was not. It was so reverse of subtle. Like, it was so unsubtle. Like, they literally cut a fucking fish and like did this whole fucking thing with it, and then they even did like a video playing with the kids going, "Yes, we're looking at the fucking," like. It's the like, if you looked up the word subtle and then looked up like antonym, this movie would be the antonym of subtle.
Not necessarily. Well, no, not necessarily. Because again, we're not going to go into Snowpiercer.
Oh, the gifts and subs. Thank you, Mauricio. I'm going to show.
Yes, thank you so much.
I'm going to.
Oh shit, we got a train coming in. Oh
my god. Choo. I don't. Can I take off my tits? I mean, my shirt.
I mean, I got a knife around
If you
here
could, you would have done that a long time ago.
This man's about to just pull out a whole ass titty and just start cutting that shit like turkey on Thanksgiving Day. Who wants some white meat?
Oh, I know you can't have any fucking toppings. But
what? Can't have none of this pepperoni.
Because of pepperoni.
Oh yeah, right. Yeah, okay. Yeah, that makes sense coming from you.
Sorry, it's my religion. They said not to suck Nick's titties.
I mean, they probably do, honestly.
Yeah, thank you so much, LaCurl. Yeah, Snowpiercer's not subtle. They blatantly oppress the poor. It's like, it's fucked up.
Again, subtlety doesn't have to be from start to finish. There are subtle moments in that movie through the absurdity.
Well, if that's the case, then something as crazy as like, what's that fucking Peter Jackson movie with all the blood, Brain Dead? There's a part where he picks his nose. That's subtle. Like,
I'm sure there are probably moments in that.
I like the subtlety and fucking, whatever.
Thank you, that chicken wing, for joining. I appreciate you popping in. As this man continues to be the wrongest he's ever been wrong.
Hey, Dad Chicken Wing, do you feel like if you don't like Snowpiercer, you are of lesser intelligence of someone who does? I'm just saying.
Fuck? I never said anything close to that. That's you saying that.
You literally said that.
I literally didn't. I said the opposite. You said it twice.
Well, guys, twitch.tv
Thank you for following,
FOFB minus 4A.
Whatever the fuck your name is. Thank you for following.
Can I take off my teats? I love that clip.
Fucking, I'm an idiot. No, but here's the thing, though, man. You're a bitch, and you're wrong.
Wow. So remember how I said that Nick is the pettiest motherfucker in a room full of petty motherfuckers? It's because he's immediate. Ganja is quiet.
I waited a few days. I could have said this. I could have said this that day. I waited for this show. I was like, I'm gonna tell everybody when I got.
Yeah, that kind of is petty. That's like
thank you for proving my point.
Like, no, but not immediate petty.
If you were in court right now and you looked at the judge and went, look, I thought about killing them. I planned it. You're gonna get charged with something called premeditated murder. That means you pre-planned that killing. It wasn't because I happened to walk in like guilty conscience. He was plowing my wife, and Grady got his gun.
Fucking Grady, grab your gun.
That's not what happened here.
I will say, okay, Jet, I'm gonna get your opinion on this. Do you feel like I'm being petty when I bring up him and his, intellectual discussion about fucking Snowpiercer? I won't get mad.
That fucking movie, so I don't know what the fuck you guys are talking
But don't you
about.
feel?
I ain't got no titties in this fight.
Hey, Jet, do you think I'm being petty when I'm being petty? Like,
okay, honestly, Jet, who's more petty, me or Alan? Your mic is cutting off, by the way. You're like,
No, I'm literally saying,
Okay, really quick, Alan Ganja, do you hear her?
I love this so much.
No, really quick though, Alan Ganja, I know she's changing her but are you guys hearing her audio cut off when she does that?
No, not necessarily.
No. She's
I think
good right
it's a situation
now.
where she's just stopping her hums.
Yeah.
Okay, I don't know. That's weird.
It's been you all along, you son of a bitch.
No. No, because they could be lying, by the way.
No, hold on.
So yeah, there are scales. I gotta
ask the real question. Jet, is the microwave currently being used?
No.
All right, so yeah, it's not her then.
Yeah, Ryan's saying she's not cutting off. All right, I guess it's me. Like,
but we also have to remember, there's 4 people on this. Jet also has her levels of pettiness, but Jet is the mastermind planner. You don't know when she'll strike, and you don't know what you did, but she will take a moment, and she will, in like 2 fucking years, will just plant it and just fucking blow shit up just because she's bored.
Maybe you, but like Jet is just like pretty upfront and honest with me. She just whooped my ass.
That's because you're an idiot.
I don't know what you're talking about. This like 5-level chess D&D session shit. I just get punched.
Yeah, that's because your ass deserved to get punched.
I was just quoting a meme.
It doesn't matter. You did it twice.
Wait, was it a meme? Like, I don't even know.
It was a meme. Yes.
Oh, it's a comment.
You can quote this fucking fist in your fucking face.
It was a meme, Jet.
Gotta tell you, oh, wait, are you talking about that thing you did when you said what you said and she punched you? Because, like, that's not a meme, sir. That's a slur.
I was just about to make the joke in reference to that. But, Jet, what if it's in my favorite song?
I'll literally knock your fucking teeth out.
And she almost did. But, again, you don't know how much she held that back. You don't know what she's going to do. Like,
okay, can I be honest?
You're beating up.
You know what I did once when I was in Chicago?
Please don't answer. No, please don't. I don't know what you're going to say, but
no, because her mom, like, she likes good modern music.
Oh, no.
Her mom puts on like new hip hop and shit, whatever's on the radio, whatever. And sometimes I know. So there was a song that came on, and I'm just kind of, and Jet does this. Like Jet will look out the window, she's just like kind of like, just chilling, you know what I mean, like just looking. So I'm like kind of bopping my head too, like yeah, I like this song. And then I'm like seeing the words like, and then all of a sudden like I know the next word, and it's like, and if you read my lips, that's a slur. Yeah. So I'm so glad I wasn't singing because I literally said it right by Jet, next to her sister, next to her mom.
What are you talking about? Oh, don't worry.
Oh, by the way, just to let you guys know, they're all black.
I have several black friends in this room, and everyone goes, "No."
I seriously gotta ask you, Malibu's Most Wanted, what happened?
Yeah, like I like Malibu's. I relate to that movie. You know, I'm just saying.
You really shouldn't. In any way.
First Black History Month.
Oh my fucking god!
King, please do not subscribe on that.
No, but does it count if I don't say the words? Like I like the song.
It counts. The thought counts.
Well, about to be removed from Spotify.
Nick was gonna get left on the side of the street.
Wait, are we on Spotify?
No, we're not.
The Illuminati podcast is.
It's true. Oh,
Is it?
now we're gonna get canceled by association.
Hey man, like I said on the upcoming episode, if we leave, it's not because we have principles. It's because they ain't paying us.
Yeah,
That's true. We're not getting paid for shit.
Not a goddamn dime.
man, I wish we were just a little more popular. Maybe Stitcher can steal our shit and not pay us and put us on their
I
fucking
just want to
site.
make a little bit of that Neil Young money.
Wait,
dog. That's
wait,
it.
wait. A little more popular just so we could still not make money?
Yeah.
It was just a bad joke.
Thank you. Now
You
pay
guys
me.
were on iTunes. That was a long time ago.
A long time ago.
Home time
Bill
ago.
Man.
iTunes not even a thing anymore, right? Isn't it Apple Podcasts? It's called or Apple
Who
Music.
fucking cares?
Apple's just all over the place. Like we're this and we're
No,
that.
because iTunes was like the bane of human civilization for like such a long time. That was a blight on humanity.
Nah.
Don't tell me iTunes
Slander.
wasn't shit. What?
Lies.
Slander? I'm slandering iTunes? The
You're
worst
slandering
program ever
iTunes.
made?
All right, here's the thing. Here.
Oh my
All right,
fucking God.
Before I
Jesus.
go on my point, because if I don't do this, you'll interrupt the fuck out of me. We got to reach a compromise first.
Okay, what's up?
Look, it wasn't the best platform out there. And God knows if Napster got to survive, it would have been way better than what we got with iTunes.
No, Napster was a piece of shit, even when it was used for stealing.
Well, you
music.
probably
Was
didn't
it-
even know how to use it.
Was it
I had-
Napster or Limewire that had basically had Bill Clinton going?
LimeWire.
I did not have sexual relations with that woman.
Oh no,
LimeWire.
that wasn't LimeWire. That was
LimeWire.
that was fuck.
Kazaa,
It was,
Imesh,
Yeah, it was one of those.
or Morpheus.
No, Morpheus was also one of those, but also Kazoo. That was hilarious.
I remember Kazoo.
Kazoo. I remember Kazaa, but not Kazoo.
Oh,
But
Kazoo! Kazaa!
iTunes-
Yeah. Kazaa! But my sister kept calling it Kazoo for some fucking reason.
Was one of the first things that allowed you to put MP3s easily on from a platform that could play audio. Now I know there were other MP3 players out there. I saw them in the booth for $20. I didn't want to risk it, but it ran good. It put the sound in. Hell, that's back when they weren't so hard on copyright. You could put a CD in, burn it into the iTunes, and because you legally bought the CD, they were allowed to give you the MP3 for your iPod.
Yeah.
I just remember, because again, 31 years old now, so
They,
I do
they were the
remember
first
those.
place you could buy movies
Yep.
digitally.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. That was
Whoa.
a shit though. I remember like I used to use a thing called WinMX. That's how I first started chatting a lot.
Oh, yeah.
WinMX was great, but the thing is like what the WinMX would do is as soon as you sign on, it'll let someone have all of your files. Like you can browse all their shit and download them. So my one friend who was like, "Hey dude, just download everything you want on my thing. I have like a bunch of movies and stuff. Some of them are not named right, whatever." I'm like, "Okay." So he has like MPEG 3, MPEG 4, MPEG 5, just all these fucking things. Thank you very much, Bittersweet. Really appreciate that. And
Oh, thank you, Bittersweet. What's up?
But the thing is, though, dude, so I ended up downloading all this stuff, and I'm seeing, like, a Corn Frickin' Leash video, rap music, blah, blah, blah. And then I get to, like, image video 4, and it's sex. And, it's like a porn, but it's like a really terrible shot porn. So I'm like, oh, this is him fucking his wife. So I told him, like, hey, dude, I accidentally downloaded something. I'm sorry. I probably saw something I probably shouldn't have seen, so I deleted it, just so you know. Because I don't know if you could see that I downloaded stuff from. I don't know.
Because,
if
yeah,
they-
you downloaded my
Was that why it
porn.
was called MPEG? Was he getting pegged?
Oh, stupid. Man, male pig.
Oh,
No.
at first I thought it was like male pregnant. I was just like, what the hell is
No.
MPEG?
This is
Now I can never fucking. Oh my god.
Jet, this is early internet. We're not there yet.
Yeah. This is
We were
before
dealing
the
with,
MP4.
It was JPEGs and MP4s were basically the only
MPG and MPEG, and then AVI and all that.
AVIs are the worst.
No, they're
the fucking
okay.
Worst.
I got all
They
my
never
movies
worked
like
on
that.
anything.
No, they always work for me. I put them on my VCDs and sold them. People love my shit.
VCD.
What the fuck, Alan? You're my age, basically. What? How do you not?
Yeah, I
this?
know, but there's a certain level of there's
You
certain
never
things of
burned
technology.
movies?
No. I mostly dealt with music. It wasn't until I burned video games, and that was maybe like 6-7 years
So
after.
essentially,
I was
like on a
burned son of a
DVD,
bitch.
if a DVD is actually, so we're gonna get. I never talked about this, so let's have some fun. A DVD typically when you buy it from the store is actually video TS files. It's a video and then _TS, and then when you open up the folder, it's just a bunch of extracted, or we call that like archives, a bunch of archived
yeah.
versions of stuff. So that's why it looks so good, but yeah, it's on a piece of shit 800 megabyte disc. That's not even dual layer.
yeah.
When you get a DVL LR, it's basically a dual layer disc, which is like almost like 4 gigabytes worth.
Yeah.
When those started coming out, what I would do, because on an 800 megabyte regular CD, I couldn't do video TS files because they're like 3 gigs or whatever, because you had the menu and you have all this cool shit in it, subtitles, behind the scenes, blah blah. So what I would do is I would try to fit music videos into there and give them to my friends. But an AVI, this is where you make sense. An AVI sometimes could be 800 megabytes. So if you have a menu on there, you can only put 2/3 of a movie. So like I had Anchorman Part 1 and then Anchorman second half.
Hilarious.
Like, you know, and then movies that look really good that had like the widescreen version, like Tomb Raider, for instance. I could not fit that one disc on a VCD.
I always, to me, CDs was always just for music. So I burn music all the time because everyone else did. But I always hated where it's like if it got scratched, it would fuck up. And to me, it's like I always loved storage because I was a dumb kid. So I remember like floppy disk, like when they had like multiple resurgences of popularity. But I remember being like, this is like early 2000s, and I had no idea how computers work. Yeah. So I got a floppy disk. And I put all of the shortcuts on my computer. So my computer, some folders, random shortcuts, video games. Now, I'm stupid, so I'm thinking I have my whole computer on my floppy disk. So I go to school, and I'm like thinking like, hey guys, I got my whole computer on this. It's so cool, I can just copy my computer. My friend goes, you're a fucking dumbass. Those are shortcuts. Those mean nothing. I'm like, no. Let's put it to the computer. We put it in, and it does that thing where it's like, we can't find the files. I'm like, no. I fucking took that shit and just fucking threw it because I was so goddamn fucking embarrassed. I fucking hate floppy disks.
Yeah, but like the VCDs though, so what I would do is that if I had a dual layer disc, what I would essentially do is put like 40 music videos on there because then it could fit so much. And then I started making movies with the menu, video TS files and everything. So it was actually a pretty cool thing because those can actually work on like portable like systems. Like if someone had like a laptop or whatever the fuck, sometimes it wouldn't work. Yeah. And then I would have to make data discs. So I had to like literally ask people like, hey, if you want to make a CD or a DVD for you or whatever, make sure to go home, tell me what kind of DVD you have or DVD player you have, and then I'll do it. And the cheapest ones, by the way, would work. If you had a nice DVD player like a Sony, Blu-ray, whatever the fuck, it won't play them.
It's because of the extra layer of
copyright stuff.
DRM protection. Yeah. I remember when I was burning Xbox 360 games, you couldn't update your system past a certain point. Or the shit just would not work on there. So when you go in and got your, I can't remember what they called it, hacked or whatever the fuck. Yeah. When they would do that for your 360, you have to actually make sure it wasn't a certain model and it wasn't past a certain update.
Oh,
or you
jailbroken.
Couldn't play the game. Jailbroken. Yeah. So that you can actually get anything you want on there. You can even get like emulators on there because essentially it's a mini computer.
Yeah. My friend had a PS3 that could play all the Super Nintendo games, but the thing is like they were all like pre-configured. Yeah, they were pre-configured. So like. Just say you're playing like Super Mario, not Super Mario, but Mortal Kombat 2 or something. Sure. The low kick won't work. Like low kick is actually block or some shit. So it's like, oh man, I gotta learn to play all this. It's like fuck it, I'll just take the computer. Way more simple. Or just buy the fucking thing. But yeah, like the thing is though, is like so like finding my friend's thing. So just so you know, this is like the day where like you can't really find out shit about people nowadays. I feel like if I showed like a fake dick pic, someone could probably find out. I'm sure there's a way to do searching or whatever. But that video I watched. Like, is this dude fucking this girl, whatever, and I told the guy, I was like, hey, man, so I'm really sorry that I saw this, I'll delete it, blah, 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 I apologize, because I thought that this was being transcribed or something, that he knows I downloaded it, and then he tells me, like, oh, yeah, no, it's all good, dude, yeah, I'm just fucking this girl, whatever, and he kind of gave me, like, a lot of information, like, he wasn't, like, embarrassed by it, he was, like, bragging, like, oh, yeah, I'm just pounding this bitch, what I mean, it was really cool, whatever, I'm like, oh, okay, like, congratulations, man, she seemed to be enjoying herself, like, whatever the fuck. Anyways, I was a pervert, I downloaded porn and I looked at amateur porn and I found the same video, so he was lying. Like just because I told him, hey, sorry I downloaded your private video.
Hey,
I'm
you
sorry.
Don't know, maybe he uploaded to Pornhub or whatever you got it from.
No, he's full of shit. No, Pornhub was not a thing back then, I don't think. If it was, I don't know. Yeah, no, I take my porn seriously.
No. But
he tried to earn cool points with you.
Yeah, like you fucking exist, dude.
It was back in the day. You did whatever you said, whatever the fuck you wanted to earn.
Yo,
cool
I'm old enough to remember finding porn in the wild.
What, like a Pokemon?
No, like there was this thing. Like if you looked up just like new girls like on Imesh, you don't know what the fuck you'll find.
No, I'm talking about. I would go, like, all right. I was a minor when I did all this stuff.
So was I.
Yeah,
mostly I say that because you can't charge me.
I'm pretty sure they won't.
Oh, well, be careful what the fuck you say now. I'm worried.
But when we were little, we used to explore abandoned houses on the reservation. Okay. And they were so abandoned that the doors would be like wide fucking open.
Oh shit.
And as me and my friend group, as wannabe Goonie kids, and unfortunately we didn't grow up in the rural areas of Maine off the beachfront, so it's not like we can explore in actual woods and territory. So the next option was urban exploring. So we started going to abandoned houses, looking around and shit. Like just being dumb fucking kids, and next thing I know, we go in this one place, and it's like right by a playground, We're walking around. Like, people have already got into it. People have like broken shit, smashed shit. We're looking around, and there's like this pile of magazines, right? We go walking up to it, and it's all hustlers, bro. But
like, is that straight up porn, or is that just like Maxim or something?
Girls getting pounded, bro. Like it's like one of the really hardcore X-rated magazines.
That's scary, dude.
And we're going through it, but like the way it was thrown around was if like someone had bought the wrong magazine and got mad and just chucked it everywhere.
Or maybe they're really into it. They're jerking off, and like back then, you used to be able to hit women in a school. Your friends would be like, "Woo!" and high five you and shit. So like they're probably looking at the porners like, "Oh yeah, you know what? That bitch, take it, bow, kick the fucking magazine, throw it." Like
Nick's confusing wrestling and porn again.
No, hey, legit, dude. Like literally, just 10 years ago, I was like literally on the site, and on the side they have like these. I don't know what is it. I don't know what it is about dudes that watch BBC porn, and they had to have like the white girl look like she's not enjoying it at all. Around that time.
I mean, she is British, so.
What the fuck?
What?
That's a joke for someone.
Shut up.
There we go. We got it.
No,
we got it.
You're literally.
Kurt, don't you laugh at that?
No. That's fucking dumb.
Ryan's
stupid ass 45-year-old fucking jokes like are better than your shit. Like,
and that man just said everybody Pokemon in the chat.
Hey, we got it. We're still going. People are.
Can you fucking explain it though? Like,
nah, I'm good. It's way funnier this way.
You don't want the explanation. It's dumber with the explanation.
No, because it just sounds like you know exactly what porn I'm watching. It's like one of your favorite ones. Everyone's like, he jacks onto that. We're perverts.
BB stands for British Broadcasting Company.
You are such a fucking idiot. Oh my god, Alan.
There you go.
You know what? Never mind. It was funnier explaining it.
Do you feel better knowing? Do you feel better knowing?
No, I learned my lesson, Gotcha. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Jesus.
I don't
Christ.
get it.
I will fucking throw
Acronyms are
everybody off the
stupid.
fucking bus. I swear.
Alan got links apparently, Jet. He'll hook you up later.
No, it won't.
Those are my big black clocks.
Well,
big black clocks. He's in big black clocks.
I don't know how to say that word properly. I always say cock.
Flavor over here somewhere?
Yeah, boy. When I found those porn magazines, my homeboy just like Flavor Flav, just looking through the porn.
What's up, man?
Oh,
dude, imagine going to like a porn site just ready, and then he shows up. He's like, "What up? You know what time it is?"
That's no word of the Snoop Dogg when a girl getting around. Yeah, homie, you like that shit? One of my girls working, you riding it. And this motherfucker on Sanjay and Greg.
Dude, I
He
remember
went from porn to Nickelodeon. Usually you go opposite.
Sanjay and Greg, who that is?
I know.
That's that really horrible animation with that Indian kid and a snake that you hate.
No, that's Sanjay and Craig. I think you're watching the bootleg version.
Hold on, hold on a second. What I say?
You said Sanjay and Greg.
I don't know who the fuck.
Look, sometimes when you broke as fuck, you get the discount version. Okay. You got the Dollar Tree.
Oh, it's
version.
Craig.
Not just laughed off, by the way. He's not muted. He's like across the room laughing.
No, the thing is
Hear
like,
him.
this reminds me of when we're talking about fucking Naruto, and someone's like soccer ma or soccer ah.
Soccer mom.
Yeah, and I looked it up. I was like, oh, how do you say it? And I'm like typing it in, and everyone's like, oh, what, you dumb fuck? You want to spell Sakura or whatever? I'm like, no, because I don't watch the fucking show, and it's Japanese. Like, how am I supposed to fucking know what to fucking write in the fucking thing? But I feel like idiotic. Like I don't know who Sanjay and Craig is. I've never heard Sanjay and Craig. Yeah, I've never heard those two names.
Then again, no.
Technically, that is a good thing because that show sucked.
We can't necessarily say that, Nick. We probably know it, just not by name. I'm sure if we saw an image, maybe we'd be like, oh yeah, that random thing we saw for 2 seconds as a kid.
Remember somebody.
My point is, imagine jerking off and Snoop Dogg just come in and start doing his sexual seduction video. Okay, it'd be weird.
No,
It's a
like
good song,
I remember when that fucking clock dating show, where the fuck with Flavor Flav on there. I remember when I first started.
the clock dating show.
Whatever the fuck, like Molly's Comfy Cunts or whatever. Like,
No, I get what you mean, but like now I just picture Flavor Flav just hooking up 2 clocks,
like
just trying to make sure they go on a blind date or whatever.
Which hand it is? Or whatever. I don't know. Now I sound like DMX. By the way, I do bad black impersonations. I'm horrible.
You do, yeah.
But what were we gonna say? Oh, you do, asshole.
Yeah,
Bad
he was also in Girls Gone Wild too, Kurt.
Why do you know so much about Snoop Dogg's porn life?
Yeah, both guys.
It's not his porn life. It's his whole career. He's been a whore.
But why do you know this?
Dude, I'm gonna be honest. Coming from a person with titties, I will say that.
I thought you got those roofs.
Well, look, God gave me these. Okay, so he's an asshole. So
you're just his favorite comedian.
he made Cheeto Puffs. It's God's fault. No, but the thing is though, so coming from a person with titties, I feel like thinking about Snoop Dogg and the Girls Gone Wild episode, like there's not a more boring person, a more uninteresting person to show off my titties to. He's just chilling, like, "What's up, girl?" Damn.
Nah,
like
you can always find a more boring person.
No, but you need to have people. Well, yeah, you.
I know what. I
wasn't really going for there, but go fuck yourself.
Look,
can you imagine? By the way, really quick, Ganja. Not to,
God
not to ruin
damn
the
it!
bit.
I shouldn't have said
Yeah,
it.
you're right,
you should
keep
shut the fuck up now. No, because
I
here's
shouldn't have said anything.
yeah, because it's your turn. No,
DT
Ganja.
started. Everyone, run to DT.
No, so Ganja, imagine being a girl that's going with Alan on the first date, and then you somehow Alan said the right thing, and you're like, "I'm gonna fuck the shit out of this dude," and then he's like laying on bed, he's like, "Oh, here we go. All right, I can't wait. Oh, I'm gonna see some titties. Oh, okay, I can't wait." And then you go over there and you pull your fucking shirt up, and you're ready,
Nick.
and then you're just like, "Oh." Like he's just like, can you imagine how quick you want to wipe his spit off and just put that shirt back on?
Wow, thanks, buddy.
I feel
Really
like,
appreciate that, you fucking
I'm
asshole.
about to bust a buster.
I swear. Oh,
hold on a second.
I'm fucking you
I
up
feel
next
like
time
Alan
we
when he
fucking-
sucks on titty, he looks like a fish trying to breathe.
Alan, can you please give us a side profile?
Oh, I'll give you a side profile of my fist up your ass.
That'd be interesting. The circumference of the left one is slightly off.
Ah,
Oh,
What?
shit.
I just pull out a fucking like compass and a ruler and start measuring that shit.
he's got the weight by the nipple. Is like measuring how much the titty weighs by grams.
Fuck off. Fuck you, Nick.
No,
Fuck
you know what I do?
Ganja.
I'll
Fuck
make fun of
y'all in
myself.
the chat. I don't hear anybody in the chat.
I'll make I make fun of myself for how I've
No,
handled
I don't
titties
give a
once.
shit.
Hey, Alan, in my
Shut the
defense,
fuck up.
Alan, in my defense, I was gonna make fun of myself before you turned the conversation into you.
Exactly, me too. And Alan was like, I'm gonna talk
I
shit.
have
It's
way-
like, all right, motherfucker,
Oh,
let's
that's a
go.
lie. It would have always come back to me.
No,
That
I
was
have
all
way
right.
more stuff about Snoop Dogg because I knew where he was going with the Snoop Dogg shit before he went towards the Allen route. Snoop Dogg is one of those type of people that gets so high that he just gets the vibe going,
Yeah,
where he doesn't feel entertaining at a strip club.
yeah.
And I understand that where he's coming from because I got called at a strip club once. I was at a strip club and I had got a little too faded, so I was just relaxing, enjoying the dance.
Like you're in the
the
water
girl-
floating.
I'm literally like, I'm that meme of the guy just out of body experience in the strip club, and I'm just floating above myself, right?
Uh-huh.
And I'm watching this girl. I have no reaction on my face apparently. So when her time's up, she comes walking to me. She goes, "You all right, honey? You having a good time? Huh? Yeah, you look like you're having like. Are you all right? Everything okay?" And I'm like, "Oh, I'm fine, man. I'm just high as shit right now." So I get him. Like, that's not somebody you want at the orgy. Just someone very high, just like, "Yeah, dog. Yeah,
Yeah, just scoping everything out, like, It's like,
Want
stop
to get on
looking.
this dog? Nah, man. I'm good. Just watching, bro.
This-
Smoking my weed.
There's a huge thing, and this is why it's a compound when I get mad at Ganja and his idleness or his vibiness, is that if you're a girl, I would imagine, and girls in the chat, so tell me if I'm wrong, but like if you're in the mood to just get really sexy, you're really like, woo, party girl, like show your tits, it's New Orleans, where the fuck, you want to be around dudes that are fucking like just vibing, just feeling the energy and just being chill. If you are somewhere like a Snoop Dogg, I gotta tell you, I don't give a fuck how rich he is. It has to be awful, just him looking like, dang, whatever. It's like I want to, like, if I was a girl, I want to, like, yeah, whoa, titties, throw some beads, here's some fucking beer or whatever, make a mess, we're fucking crazy. Like, that's the fun Girls Gone Wild shit. But like, yeah, dude, I would hate to be in a fucking place where some dude's just looking. You know,
That's definitely
creepy.
titty, dog. Yeah,
Yeah, dude. But I've mishandled titties before too, man. There's been times where, like, I mean, and I'm gonna make fun of myself sexually, so sorry everybody, but like, you know, like, there's been times where I can concentrate on one titty, and then like someone kind of guide me, like, hey, you know, just another one. So then like I move my hand, just like, and I fucking like just go back to the one. So we all fuck up with titties, man.
So Diaz just basically told me he develops a favorite titty habit, which
well, sometimes
is
because if
very
you're sitting on a
similar
certain
to
side of the bed or
toddlers.
something, there's like a reason to, like, you know, it's like, oh well, like this one's a convenient titty, you know, but I like the other one. I like both titties. It's just, you know.
This one, it's just like this one's my favorite nipple.
But the thing is, I wish I had a more cool way.
You ask me a
Of-
question, Gene. Left or right?
Oh, it doesn't matter. It just depends on where the person is laying next to me. Because I love all titties. All titties are awesome. You know? But the thing is, though, it's just
Except you want to get those going, right?
What?
Yeah, your own titties. We heard about how you feel.
No, I hate these titties. No. Yeah. Like, dude, I hate these titties so much, I don't even wash them. I'm just playing.
Ugh, that's how you get ants.
Another Jet classic.
By the way, Jet, I've been saying that shit to so many things in my life that I don't think that would be my response to shit.
Yeah.
And I blame you.
You're welcome. I am pretty quotable.
What do you feel about that, Jet?
It comes with being a bad bitch.
Jet, what do you feel about so many people stealing what you say, by the way? Because there's some things you probably have come up with, and then also other things that you've like heard from like the internet or whatever, but like we're the first ones, like you are our first way of hearing them, and we steal them all from you.
I'll be honest, I steal more from Jet than white women steal from black gay culture.
Yeah. I mean,
that's deep for y'all.
You know, sometimes it's hard being as iconic as I am. Like it really takes a toll on me sometimes. But you know what? People using my craft to, you know, make others laugh. You know, it's fine. It's fine.
Yeah. Basically, no, I don't like man titties. I think they're fucking disgusting, and I think men are disgusting. I actually fucking hate men. And I know that this is a world where we're very like pro-gay, and I am pro-gay. I want you guys to do whatever you want to do, but a dude's body is absolutely horrifying and gross to me, and nothing's ever going to change that. You cancel me. I don't give a shit. Men are gross. And dicks are fucking disgusting.
How would how would you atone for that without having to fuck some dude?
Well, probably just Jesus Christ on the cross and just sacrifice himself for the sins of man.
But like, okay.
Aren't you allowed to be cis nowadays?
Yeah. Well, here's the thing. Okay, so really quick, I want to bring up something. And this is about art. I swear to God, I'm not going sex or dick or whatever. But I am going to bring those things up because they're going to come up. Because we're adults, and those things exist, and we should talk about those things. And we're going to get into your top 5, by the way, speaking of dicks. But, you know, top 5 movies. We are, I promise. I swear to God. But, what I was going to say is, like, when you look at art pieces, like, you know when they had the Caesar salad? No, just Caesar's Palace, not Caesar salad.
I love going to the museum and seeing the Caesar salad.
God damn it. I can't believe it.
A thing that was invented in America.
Oh, you had such a good
like
point.
A fucking idiot. I'm such
so
a
you added dressing.
No, so when you go somewhere, they have like Caesars. He's like, and he has this tiny little wee-wee, right? And it looks hilarious. It looks like one of those little like egg noodles or whatever when you make tomato soup.
I'm sorry.
Well, that's because like back then small penises were equivalent to like.
Okay, so to actually explain what the fuck Nick's talking about.
All right.
To jump
we got
on
professional. Got an expert.
You know what? Fuck you. I say shit.
No. You.
No. Fuck yourself.
What?
On that fucking chair. I'm gonna pipe on there so you can feel something for once in your
No, I was so curious. I was like. I'm like excited. I'm literally excited.
No,
like,
get some of that fucking potato, make some goddamn fucking oil, loop up a pipe and sit on it.
I just want to know about dicks.
How long are you were sitting on that, weren't you?
I know. You fucking.
No, I just made it up right now because it's fun. I just made it up for the last 20 fucking minutes. This man has been saying everything he possibly can against me for no fucking reason.
He says the expert in small dicks.
No, because he was like, honestly, I was gonna say something dumb, and he goes, "Hey, it's surprising." But he was gonna go. He was like, "No, wait, hold on. Nick has a point about the dicks." So my idea about
I was going to add into what you were talking about, what Jet fucking said, but as usual, you gotta add some stupid bullshit onto me.
No, I'm sorry.
Anytime I speak,
dude, I'm so sorry. No, honestly,
you're not.
I swear to God, I'm sorry.
It's been like 30 minutes.
I swear to God, I'm sorry.
Great.
I swear to God, I'm sorry. I literally, I just thought it was funny because you were just like, oh, like you put on your fucking dick hat and shit. You're like, let's go.
As an expert in penis myself.
As a penis connoisseur.
You know, I got something of a penis myself, Diaz.
I gotta tell you, Alan, I feel like I was about to learn a lot about dick right now. What is up, man? Tell me, please.
Trust me, no one could learn more about being a dick than you.
That was clever. That was actually good. God, we gotta give him that. That was good. That's a good.
I mean,
he's still hold my drink. I'm gonna talk about little dicks.
Yeah, I know, right?
You laughed at that. I saw you.
I fortunately even have it on fucking screen.
Yeah, good. I don't give a shit.
Well, here's the thing.
I'm sick of your bullshit, man.
Historically, because that's where I learned this expertise from. I'm not like a little dick scientist.
Okay.
So I didn't learn little dick science to explain this history. But in historical fact, yeah, big penis was seen as like a savage and brute thing. It was looked down upon, and Jed is correct. It's just how it was for a lot of European civilization. I think personally it was because people below the sub equator tend to carry a little more meat in their packaging, and there's probably some more power dynamics and some racial dynamics that are play out there. But that's for deep shit that we ain't gonna get on here.
How deep do you want to go, Alan?
I don't know.
I mean, compared to
as
his
much as that
expertise-
hole you're digging for yourself is.
Well, according to his expertise, not really that deep.
I will say, like, by the way, like, okay, let's just say you were Captain Dick or whatever, like you knew everything about the dicks. Why are you like mad about it? Like, this is 2022, bro. It's okay.
You're the biggest asshole. Every time something gets brought up, you find a way to kick me in the nuts.
No.
At this point, I'm immune to getting kicked in the nuts.
All right, I'm sorry. I just feel like
No.
Well, all right. Anyways, hey, here's the thing, though. You know what I'm not gonna be a dick about?
Oh no, yo, fuck you. Fuck
No,
you.
I swear to God,
You're
I'm not gonna be a dick.
liar.
What the fuck? I didn't do nothing wrong, man. I didn't do anything wrong. What's wrong with me? See, now you're censoring me. Look what you've done. Like, put my face.
He's also kicked off Spotify.
Yeah, I would be kicked off Spotify. But here's the thing, though. We're gonna talk about your top 5 movies of the year, man. It's gonna be just yours. That's what we're gonna do this year, guys. A lot of us didn't want to say movies. And here's the biggest thing too: is like combining our list together is way too hard for me to do. So we're gonna do this in a way that's probably simple, whatever, and can get things kind of done faster than have an entire week that's celebrating, the top worst and best movies of the year, and shows and TV series and gaming and all that other stuff. So that being said, our boy Alan is gonna be going first with his top 5 best movies of the year. Are you ready to start this, Alan?
Yeah, let's get this party started.
So here we go with the first one, and you can say something as soon as it's shared on screen. And here we go. Ba-ba-da-ba-da. Top 5. Encanto. I'm shocked, man.
Yeah.
Go to therapy.
Actually, fuck you. Why don't you watch this movie, bitch? I actually really saw this. What was it? Saturday. Yeah, I saw this a couple days ago because we were waiting to watch No Way Home again, and we needed to kill like almost 2 hours. So this movie is playing, and my buddy never actually ended up watching it. So we ended up just watching it again. It's fantastic watching it the second time. It really holds up. I can't stop seeing Jet as the main fucking character of this fucking movie. Seeing it again, I'm like, that is just Jet. Just from just the character model to the way that she is just dealing with a lot of her family and handling a lot of the younger children here. It's like, yeah, it reminds me a lot of Jet. But also has a lot of like the song.
Except I would actually get powers.
Probably.
No, but there's at one point where one of the kids is like, you don't have any powers, huh? And if that was Jet, she'd be like, man, fuck you, kid. And then just move on. But yeah, the songs are all great. There's a lot of emotional stakes. All the personalities are there, even without the powers. The powers are just additive to whatever the characters are actually going through. And it holds itself together. It doesn't need a villain or an antagonist. It is just a story about life and dealing with your family and not being as special as the rest of your family and how that affects a person, especially when you treat them like shit for most of their lives. So it's a really, really enjoyable movie.
And cheap mental health care because, unfortunately, this country does not give you free mental health care. So you have to supplement that with Disney movies.
Coming from the drug addict.
All right. So, moving on. His number 4 is ta-da! It's going to be Shang-Chi. That's your number 4 best movie of the year, man. Why? And I kind of agree.
It's just one of those ones where it's like to me, it's like when it comes to the Marvel movies, and I'm like, look, their choreography has been like shitty at best for like 9. Like, I cannot believe we've had such a successful movie franchise in which you can only have like maybe 2 movies with decent fight choreography: Civil War, this, and then Winter Soldier. So it's like, and even Winter Soldier has some parts where I'm like, okay, this is all right at best, but only because this is like the best the MCU has had so far. Anyone goes there. Like, that Bucky versus Captain America Falcon Winter Soldier is very shaky outside of like maybe 35 seconds of actual choreography. Most of it is not that great. But with this, it's like all of it is great. There's different levels of choreography with that. But even then, the first 50 minutes of the movie is not in English. I'm like, oh, you actually are like, hey, we're taking this culture, we're adding it to the MCU, we're giving it respect. And then once you get to, I guess, a mix of English and actual Chinese, language, it feels like an actual movie that's just showcasing this awkward, family dynamic. It takes like 15, 20 minutes before it actually becomes a traditional Marvel movie. And I found myself actually enjoying the character dynamics beforehand. But once the movie starts and becomes a Marvel movie, it also, the gallivanting across the world was always extremely interesting. The fight scenes become a lot more stylistic, which is always a lot of fun. And overall, I liked all the characters on screen. There wasn't a character that made me groan, or there wasn't too much awkward comedy. So it was, and they had a lot of references to Rush Hour 2, one of my favorite action movies of all time.
Yeah, man, I really like that too. But yeah, this movie had lots of great choreography, and I pretty much agree with everything you said. Can't say the same about this next one, guys. Number 3, good old No Time to Die, 007's last film, man.
What?
That he's done, yeah. So,
That was a movie?
Yeah, it came out in November, and I didn't see it for like I think like 3 weeks. Actually, I was on the review when Nick and Jet just went through and tore it apart. Like Jet liked the genre a lot better than Nick did. I just didn't give a fuck because I'm like, look, we've had like 5 Bourne movies, we had 3 John Wick movies. Like, what the fuck James Bond gonna do that hasn't been done by 100 other fucking movies? Now, 3 Captain America movies, if you, or at least 2, if you want to count Civil War and Winter Soldier as kind of James Bond-esque movies.
yeah.
So I'm like, what the fuck is it gonna do? So for me, it's like if a movie surprises me, like it's better than I thought it was gonna be, it immediately gets a couple points. Like I won't give a bad review to something like, oh, this is better than I thought it was going to fucking be. But the movie fired on all cylinders. Daniel Craig actually fucking tried this time. Everybody on screen was actually giving it their all. There's so much that they were doing visually that I was just on the edge of my seat because I'm like, either I know what's gonna happen next, but I'm not sure if it's gonna happen the way I'm thinking about it. And the movie just kept firing and just doing all these interesting things. And then it's like, you know what? Hey, we haven't had too much decent action. We're just gonna give you a glorious one shot, and it was fucking amazing. And the movie just keeps going. It goes to these like worldwide stakes, and then brings it right back down to a human level without feeling too cheap.
Yeah, I will say, Jet. I know, and I'm not. This is not me making fun of or anything, but like sometimes we watch certain movies and you kind of like forget what happened because either they're boring, or whatever. Now, obviously, you didn't say this movie was boring. I certainly did, and I forgot a lot about this movie. But how much of this movie do you remember, Jet? Like, as far as No Time to Die goes. Jet, are you there?
So I literally just came back from peeing because I didn't think you were actually going to talk to me at this point. I literally just came back. But what was your question?
No, I was just asking if you remembered No Time to Die.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. All right. That's all. That's all I was asking. Just essentially, I was just like, yeah, like I don't remember a lot of this movie, and
no, like I remember that basically you said you hated it, and I said I liked it.
Yeah. But no, so yeah, I mean, then that says a lot. I mean, I don't know if you're gonna be doing your top worst soon, Jet, but or worst or best. So we'll see if this movie ends up there. But for me, yeah, I really thought this movie fucking sucked, and it's one of the first movies I think of last year that you and I like heavily disagreed on. Other than Mortal Kombat, I think that this was the movie that was like, ooh, Jet, I disagree fucking crazily. But yeah. Anyways, moving on though. Let me see. It's not letting me change it. Let me see. Sorry about that, guys. Number 2. I'm glad this is on here, man. Number 2, Spider-Man: No Way Home is Birdman's second favorite movie of the year. Tell them why, there, sir.
Yeah, there's 3. The last 3 movies on this list are movies where I walked in. Fuck you, Ganja. I see your goddamn fucking comment in the chat. Arms crossed, going, this movie is gonna be nothing but shit. I'm mad. Like I'm just in the theater going, I can't believe I'm fucking watching this because I've been vocally critical about Spider-Man in the MCU ever since his appearance. Like maybe his appearance in Civil War wasn't so bad, but Far From Home and Homecoming, I did not particularly like those movies. I felt Homecoming was very average as far as Spider-Man movie was. It felt like it was playing it way too safe, and then Far From Home was just a legitimately bad fucking movie. It just speeds up a bunch of character development out of fucking nowhere. It adds a bunch of bullshit that no one ever even thought. Like, for some fucking reason, him and Mary Jane are just suddenly in love, even though they barely shared a scene in the fucking first one. And I was just ready to hate this because I'm like, they're just going to throw in a bunch of bullshit and none of it's going to be good. But I don't know where the fuck John Watts was hiding this shit, but they directed the fuck out of this movie. Like, watching it for, like, I guess at this point, the 4th time, just seeing the little things in the background, like they're mentioning little things that show up in the movie, like on random radios or on TV that you wouldn't notice. They're like talking about the climax, like at one point they're talking about the Statue of Liberty. That's where the climax of the movie is, like later on. So they're talking about it like offhand, so you don't notice it. Or you see shit in the background of cars where people are acting almost as if like this is actually happening. Like, I don't know how they set a lot of stuff up. And then when the characters are on screen, everyone gets a pretty good, decent amount of development. Tom Holland is acting his ass off. This movie has more balls than most of the MCU movies, and it has emotions and knows how to let scenes breathe. It doesn't have too much awkward comedy, but most of the comedy actually ends up hitting. This is really one of the best. I cannot believe the chat's right now filled with fucking Teen Titans Ghost shit. So fucking mad right now.
Go Teen Titans! Go Teen Titans! Teen Titans! Teen Titans!
But this is one of those movies where it's like every single thing fired on cylinders. It surprised me at every single turn. It gave me emotional beats. It gave me beats that were fucking legs. And it gave me shit I've always wanted to fucking see. If you haven't seen this movie, go fucking watch it. Like, what are you doing? Well, fucking watch this movie.
Now, Jet, really quick. You and me hated the fuck out Far From Home. like and once again, I know this is Alan's list, but it goes into something where like I still love this movie a lot, and I think that a big part of the reason why I love it so much is because I hated Far From Home, and looking back, I actually don't really like Homecoming a lot now either. Like, I mean, I know I gave that 4 out of 5 when we first reviewed it, but there's a lot of things that still suck about that movie. But are you starting to get sick of Spider-Man after seeing this yet, as far as No Way Home?
I mean, after Far From Home, yeah, I was sick of that shit. I was like, I don't want any more. But after this one, honestly, I'm looking forward to what they do in the future, especially with the new Spider-Verse coming out.
Yeah, that's one thing I cannot wait for. I cannot, man. That's gonna be fucking amazing.
Yo, Spider-Verse 2, man.
It's gonna be awesome.
Shit. I can't wait for the second best Spider-Man movie of all time.
I don't know that. But Jet, another thing too. What do you think about Alan's list so far? With the last 4 movies, if you've seen most of, the list.
So what was it? It was
I mean, number 5 was Encanto. Number 3 was No Way, or No Time to Die. They all have like the same, like No Way this, No Way.
Yeah. The last 2 I realized I was writing them. They like both know something.
Yeah. And then number 4, I don't know why I'm blanking on what number 4. Or Shang-Chi.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a very, what's the word I'm looking for? Actiony list. I don't really see I don't really see very many indie. Well,
You know what's funny?
no indie movies on there.
And I was surprised. Because I'm asking just to get your opinion, but you just built a narrative right now for what we're about to talk about. Because you said very actiony. Ganja, what do you think about Alan's list so far?
Oh, this is gonna be a shit show when we hit number 1.
Oh,
Okay.
you motherfucker! You're gonna do some shit. I know you, Nick. The pettiness I can feel it.
Before we get to number 1, I want to answer Gene's question. I'm interested in checking out Euphoria. If anyone's gonna review it here, it's probably gonna be me. So, give me a chance to catch up with it. I just recently got into it after last night's episode. So, give me a chance to catch up with the first 2 seasons, and I'll give you my review on that.
I'll join you because I've watched most of season 1.
All right,
Oh,
but
cool.
really quick though, if there is bounties sent to it that way, it only applies to me. I'll explain to that, at some
Oh, no,
point.
it's not about it. He's just asking.
Okay, yeah, I just want to let people know because if someone does throw out there, I just want to say I want to make sure that I'm 100% responsible for that shit. But moving on, number 1, the review, or not the review, but the fucking movie that is his number 1 film. I think everyone's fucking gonna guess it correctly.
Yeah,
Dune.
Dune.
I get no pussy, Dune.
Yeah.
Nobody fucking likes you.
So
Dune.
I'm
Zendaya
gonna.
movies. Good job, Zendaya.
I mean, obviously, that's Alan. I'm gonna have a lot to say, but I'd rather you go first and explain why Dune is your number 1 on this list.
Because dick drag.
Fuck you, because you're a fucking asshole. I did it specifically to piss you off. Like, go fuck yourself.
Oh, so your list is bullshit. Okay, I'll keep that in mind.
Your list is bullshit. It was one of those things where it's like, again, when I first watched it, I immediately like, I don't know. It didn't click to me because I saw it in theaters. I mean, I saw it in theaters when the week it came out, and I was like, this is weird. I don't know how to quite feel about this because like every single time they said something, it felt like it was a little deeper. There's stuff that's connected to the start and the front of the movie, and there's stuff where I'm like, I don't particularly get, but I'm like, this is generally enjoyable. This is definitely above average movie. I went home and either that same night or the next night, I went and watched it again. I was watching the movie like, oh, okay, and watching it at home, I got to enjoy it. I got to go back and forth. I got to, appreciate the dialogue. I'm like, you know what? I really enjoy this. My friend then texted me, hey, I kind of want to watch Dune again in theaters. I'm like, you know what? I can watch it again in theaters. And that's when I was just like, holy shit. Watching it that third time, like, especially in theaters and IMAX, just getting to see a lot of the sounds and the visuals and how everything connects. Because I've seen it so many times, I was able to connect the things that I didn't necessarily connect the first 2 viewings. And after that, I'm like, oh, this is fucking amazing. So I called, and then Nick get mad at me because I went and got the book at this fucking point. And just the more I watched it, the more I got something out of it, the more I enjoyed it, the more little details I was getting up. And then watching it with Ganja, it's like he didn't particularly enjoy it as much as I did, but even he was noticing little things that I didn't notice right away. And just overall, just the more I watched it, the more I enjoyed it. And I can't wait for the second part because I got, to me, like someone would compare it to this like Lord of the Rings. It's like, yeah, this feels like Fellowship of the Rings. We go and we establish it. Like the end of the movie, it's like he can either go off to a sequel or he can just go off. It's like, hey, his journey's now in the desert, and if we never hear about it, we got a pretty good to amazing fucking movie out of it with a lot of interesting elements, a new interesting world, and a lot of characters that I fucking love. Like Jason Momoa, this movie's amazing. He's in the movie for 5 minutes and he's fucking awesome. Every single thing he says is awesome. Everything he does is awesome. And again, Oscar Isaac's only in the movie for maybe like 10 more fucking minutes, and everything he does is awesome. Josh Brolin is one of my favorite characters in this. Like, there's not a bad person in this, except for Timothée Chalamet, who kind of, in some points, is a little too wooden, but then he has amazing moments to make up for later in the movie.
So, and here's the thing. What I'm about to say is not necessarily me shitting on you as far as like your opinion goes, because we always had this huge disagreement as far as like when things kind of match together and some kind of like consistency as far as like, because I always say this, and this is just me being an asshole, guys. So I'm not calling him out or anything. I'm just saying what I feel. I think about his opinion. Sometimes he's just in a mood to watch something or a mood to like something. And then when he's not, all of a sudden it just falls off like the grade of being positive or something that's like a good, fun viewing for him. And because, like, here's the thing. Jet says something that's so important and builds such a narrative. When I asked Jet, what'd you feel about Alan's list, she was like, very action-y. Your number one movie has no fucking action. Like, this movie, when I watched it, the first thing I thought of was like, oh, man, me and Alan together are going to beat the fuck out of this movie. I was more sure about you hating this movie than I was that Jet was going to think this movie's boring. Now, really quick, Jet, do you still find this movie boring? And what is something that you can think of in your head that confuses you about Alan liking it so much? Or are you not confused?
I mean, everyone had the same. Like, the majority of people actually like this movie. I honestly started falling asleep. I did find it very boring.
Now, do you, like, but are you confused as to why Alan likes it? Or you're kind of like, oh, no, like, it makes sense why he likes it. It's just like, I don't like it.
I mean, I guess everyone still used the same reasons. It's well acted and all this other stuff. But for me, it just didn't hit.
Yeah. And for me, I just like, and you know, I agree with her, but I'm just so much more in like the confusion boat, because it's like you don't like long moments with nothing going on, and you like fight choreography. There's about what in a total of like 13 minutes of fight choreography in this fucking movie, like out of 2 hours.
But Nick, like, you do this thing where you constantly project. I have never in my life ever said if I'm mad about a movie, I bring it into the movie. You've said that multiple times. In fact, I've said the opposite, where it's like, hey, I'm gonna sit down and watch a fucking movie. I even said I was not having a good day when I watched No Way Home. I was in a shitty mood, but the movie was enjoyable, and I had a great time watching it. Watching it the second and third time, I also enjoyed it as well, because it's a good movie. I've never brought in my personal feelings of whatever I'm going through that day and let it affect the fucking movie. You have said that yourself multiple times. You're projecting that on to me. And also the second part. That's something that Jet constantly calls me out, that I won't watch anything unless it has complete fucking action in there. But she'll bring up certain stuff. I'm like, okay, I can see where she gets that. You're the one that says multiple times that you don't like when there's long narratives. I probably will agree with you if I saw Shooting 5, but you go on a fucking thing where that dude was making a sandwich for 20 fucking minutes. Like, I probably would be mad as well too, but you're the one that does that too. You project your feelings onto me constantly.
Yeah, I mean, like, well, I mean, and I admitted that when I was saying what I was saying. It was like, I'm not saying that he does this. Like, I literally went, like, you know, I'm not saying he does this right now. Like, he's right. I do project. Like, I'm admitting that I project. But it's just the reason why I'm doing it. Just to, I mean, it's not an excuse. It's a reason. I'm just explaining, like, where my brain is coming from when I imagine certain things with this. Is like, it was insanely shocking to me that you liked it, just because, like, everything that I think that is your taste, it completely went out the window with this movie. Now, whether or not you like it, or whether it's actually a good movie in your opinion and a lot of other people's opinion, which you're not the only one who thinks that, so it's not like you're crazy. Like, I'm the odd one out. I'm like one of the only people I know that fucking hates this movie. So, you know, the reason why I'm bringing all this up, whatever, it's not to shit on your list, but essentially to pretty much say that Alan means it when he says he likes this fucking movie. Like, he really, really means it. He's not doing this because of some kind of like a critical rule. You know how some people like have rules like, you gotta say the Oscar bait movie is number one, or you gotta say the one with the most stories, or the most, like, someone who, like, you know, oh, like, this movie has a casting of like this person, so this has to be number one. You're not doing anything like that. You literally mean the fuck out of your placement of this movie, and you fought with me for fucking months about it. So it's like, just to let you guys know, like, Alan means the fuck out of this, to the point where, like, you know, I'm shocked, and you know, I think we're all kind of shocked, but at the same time, like, yeah, dude, like, I you know, it just means more. It solidifies your defense of this movie that it's your number one. So bravo to you for sticking to your guns, and you watching this movie so many times and still love it. It's pretty cool to see.
Definitely want to watch again, but yeah, it's like, look, even if you think my opinion is the most wrong opinion that's ever been wrong, I will stand by and I'll try my best to fucking explain it the best way I can.
Yeah, I think that's the nicest thing you have ever heard you say to or about Alan. Yeah, probably.
Oh, give it about 35 seconds.
Yeah, I'll probably say something shit to him after he says something shit to me. Like typically, that's the way we do it. It's almost like I'm reactionary to your bullying of me.
It's almost like you never let shit go, and you'll just find a reason. You'll find a justification no matter what.
Oh, well, shit. But yeah, that's his list, man. Dune, #1 of the year. We're gonna be doing Alan's worst stuff and more best ofs as far as video games and stuff like that too. So yeah, man, we'll see what happens with all that stuff. And Ryan's like, it's almost like you're self-defensive. Yeah, it's almost like defending is when you defend yourself. Stupid. So
yeah, Ryan, whose side are you on?
Yeah, that makes no fucking sense.
I think it's almost on like side.
I think defending is like opposite of offensive. No, but I love you, Ryan. But fucking ad, god darnish. But anyways, yeah. Oh, the Oscars are gonna be announced tomorrow. Damn, that fucking sucks. But Alan,
are they?
Yeah.
Yo, have you heard that crazy bullshit? They're trying to get No Way Home to be nominated for Best Picture.
I mean, that'd be great, but like,
that's never gonna fucking happen, bro.
It might. The fact that you said it might happen, I'm like,
but it's never gonna happen.
I would be very, very happy if that happens, but we'll see.
And by the way, the last time I said that, Parasite won Best Picture, so you know what? Fuck it, let's go.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll see. But you and Ganja Guru, though, you guys have been doing so much work on some other things, whatever, too. So, yeah, go ahead and tell people what you're doing on your Twitch, and then I'm going to move it on over to Ganja Guru.
Alrighty then. So if you want to check me out on Twitch and hear me yell more about some random bullshit and see whether or not Nick just pops in thinking I'm talking shit about him, check me out at Twitch.
Oh, guys, look at that. It's like he did exactly what I said he was going to do. And he talked shit like first.
You were so shitty all the time. You were shitty to me beforehand.
Once again, just prove my point more and more. See, you know when you say that petty thing, I don't have to be petty. I just give you the rope to hang yourself. You're like,
the biggest bitch I know.
You are a moron. Continue.
Nobody likes you at all. Any fucking way. Check me out. Yes. Check me out on twitch.tv/BirdmanAlley. Like Gene in the chat saying, I'm trying to get my best of 50 followers. A little bit more because I just realized Twitch is being a little bitch. It's only counted the last 180 days. So it's gonna be. It's right now. It's it's supposed to be less than 10, but it's a little bit more than 10 now because it's not counting the ones I had before. Because fucking whatever bullshit. But right now it's road to getting me to being an affiliate. So appreciate everyone that's already followed or whatever it's called. So I just hope we can get there eventually. Hopefully in the next couple of weeks. But yeah, check me out there. We just started playing Dead Space 1. And I think I can get through that game pretty quickly. Getting through the chapters is not that difficult. And the story really holds up. It's surprising how good the story is, considering the fact that this game came out like over a decade ago. And the controls suck, but the game holds up. So if you want to see me play through this on the hardest difficulty and hopefully get to the end of it, check me out there.
Yeah, and Ganja Guru, tell the people about your stuff, you fuck.
Well, you catch this fuck over at his Twitter at RedGanjaGuru, constantly causing some mayhem and chaos within left circles. But when I'm not doing that, I've got my own shit coming down the pipeline. But once that bowl is nice and packed, I'll let you know what I'm smoking.
Oh, yes. That was actually pretty clever. I like that. If I was a stoner, I'd be like, that's a cool... I'll smoke some weed right now. Anyways, all right, guys.
I smoke weed with ganja. If you're 21 and older, I will check IDs.
At this point, I think I will end up smoking weed with you one day. We'll see. Let's see how things... Let's see if jail allows me.
Please. For real.
Anyways, people, we love you guys. Thank you so much. Goodbye. Stay toasty. We'll talk to you tomorrow. Get the fuck out of here. Go. Bye.
Please.
Hate you.